Hi, this is Nadine Nellen here, for those who haven't seen me yet. And I am a psychic aura reader and healer. I work with different types of people that have different types of problems, of course. And I've been guided to make videos so that I can share certain trainings maybe for when you have an immediate pain. Like this one's going to be about back pain. This video is if you suddenly have a lot of pain. I'm going to do the whole back and neck, the things that I'll just gonna let them come to me, and I'm not even sure yet what will be coming through. I've written down a couple of notes because back pain has to do with about loving, approving yourself, about feeling free to move forward in life, about feeling safe. These are the general things, so they will come up. As you can imagine, our back is our backbone, and how many expressions do we not have about backbone in life? And if there is a back problem, of course, you can see that in auras and in chakras, as they go also through the body. So I'm just gonna go into a little meditation. We can do this together. And I want you to, like me, you sit up straight on a chair. I'm sitting on a chair here. And I like to meditate also, just sitting on a normal chair. No, I used to have these big leather chairs when I was working in the corporate world, and they were a pain for my back. So I sit on a very ordinary hard chair. I find that for me works best for my back. That makes me feel supported in the best way. So we're gonna go for a moment, and we're gonna close our eyes. And always start with deeping in very deeply. You go and let the breath go all the way into your belly as deep as you can. And then slowly, very slowly, breathe it out. And then keep going. Even when you think, but I have nothing left, just keep going, go. And at the end, stay there for a while. The same thing when you breathe in, and stay there for a while. Oof. And then you breathe out. And feel already how your vibration is changing. When you slow your breathing, you start to raise your awareness. You become aware. I am here. I am here now. There is only here now. You watching this video, and you're gonna now bring all your attention to your tailbone. We're gonna start with your tailbone. You breathe in all the way into your tailbone, and you breathe out. And then I want you to imagine that you have like a bright green cord that starts at your tailbone, and that goes through the chair, to the carpet, to the floor, to the concrete, to the stones, to water, all the way into the center of the earth. It keeps going. And it's a bright green energy cord connected from your tailbone all the way down into the center of the earth. You breathe in and relax. Feel how you are connected through your tailbone to the center of the earth. And also feel that it is safe. It is a Mother Earth. It's there to support you. It is okay. It's really good to be connected to the earth. And if you want to balance that more, you put both your feet flat on the floor. And then you have under your feet, you have your feet chakras. You imagine the same green cord coming from your feet, going all the way to the carpet, to the floor, to the earth, all the way down, down, down from both your feet, all the way into the center of the earth. Now you're connected at 3 points to the earth. And whenever you want to work with your energy, this is a best way I find to start, is you start by grounding yourself. This was the grounding exercise. Connect your tailbone chakra, your lowest chakra, your feet chakra. You can also use your hand chakra. If you go and stand up, I'm not going to do this, I'm wired up here with the mic, but you can stand up and then you go with your hands like that, and you also connect to your hand chakras all the way to the center of the earth. And we keep breathing and we feel how welcoming it is to feel home, to feel connected to the earth energy. It's energy. We seem to think that because it feels like hard material stuff that it's hard. But as you know, science has proven it now many times over and over again. Everything is in motion. Energy in motion. Everything. But it's a safe motion, okay? There's nothing to be afraid of. Everything is safe. And when we're working on the back, that is one of your main things you want to work on. You want to bring in the emotion of feeling safe and feeling peaceful, very peaceful. Then we are going to connect our head chakra right here, and we're going to connect that. We're going to a beautiful white light comes out on the top of our head, and it goes through the ceiling, through the roof, all the way up, as high as you can imagine, and you connect that to the highest point. I don't know, you can call it universal light source, you could call it God, universe. I mean, there's many names. It is something that you experience. It is that should have no name, really. And it is something that we are part of. So you connect back to home energy, like E.T., phone home kind of thing. And then you really feel how you are in the middle of that pure white light energy and the green energy that comes from your lowest chakra. Feel how that is connected, and feel how you sit in the middle of those two, how you are the connection. And your back actually runs between those 2 points, through your neck, through the whole back. So at the moment, first of all, I want you to put 4 symbols around you that will make you feel safe. You can use guardian angels, you can use statues, you could, anything you can imagine here, you visualize here on your screen inside your head that there's a beautiful, I'm going to use, in my case, a statue of Archangel Michael in front of me. I might put maybe Gabriel to left, or Haniel, Gabriel, yeah, one left, one right, and then there's Jeremiel in the back. You can imagine 4 angels around us. I'm putting them there so you will feel, and you choose your own thing so that you will feel super duper safe. This is the whole thing of the exercise. They're here to protect you while you do energy work with your aura and with your back and the energy that is in your body and all around you. We keep our breathing slow. I'm not used to having my eyes open when I do energy work, but I feel a bit weird sitting here all the time with my eyes closed doing this video. So this is the first one of the series, still a bit, trying things out. I mean, I know what I'm doing energetically, but doing it for a video is very different than just doing it by myself or with a client. I have these 4 angels protecting my aura, and then I see like this light all around me, and I can feel that. And there's around my aura a purple shield that Archangel Michael has put up. And that shield is so that anything that is love can go through both sides, in and out. Anything that is harsh cannot come yet through that shield. I just at the moment want to only see love and send out love through my shield, nothing else. So it's all purple. And then I, like with a sweep, go around. And you know, when in the bathtub, when you have the water going out like that, I want you to imagine that this energy sweeping around your aura, and it, like a drain, everything that does not belong energetically in your aura, it goes out. And it goes through the drain, at the bottom of your feet, straight into the earth. And all that is gone. So it feels a bit empty now in your aura, because you've cleaned out all the energy that you've during the day, left and right, that's come into your energy system. You'll get rid of it. Anything that's not yours, you'll get rid of it. And now you're gonna ask on your higher self to send through that connection you made on the top of your head. You're gonna say, the white light, I want now a light, and you can choose the color, because every day we need a different color. Today I'm gonna work with purple light. It comes up for me today, so I'm gonna work with a very bright purple light. You can change this for yourself while you watch the video, because I said every day you can use one, and you can use more than one. But then you ask the purple light to fill up all the energy that you just removed, all that space that came up. You go, it's a very high vibrational purple energy. And feel how that feels. Feel the change of that zzz energy around you. Feel how nothing is not yours anymore. It's all yours, and you're completely free. You're free. You can move forward. You can move backward. You're free to look left. You're free to look right. You can move your neck, like even if your neck's painful, you can move it a bit, because you're in this brand new you energy that you have channeled into your aura system around your body. And then you ask yourself, now I'm going to go inside my body. I've cleaned the outside of my body, my aura. Now I'm going to go inside. I'm going to go inside my body. I'm going to do the same thing. All the energy that is inside my body, that is not mine, I'm going to go that swirling motion. And through your tailbone, use the tailbone as where you let the energy come out. Just as when you do it in the bathtub. And it goes all the way into the center of the earth, inside your body. And if you need to shake a bit like this, you shake a bit. You make sure, let all the energy, shake it loose. Shaking and standing up and moving like that is actually really good to shake loose your energies. You don't want to have it stagnating. You want to move it around a bit. And then you let it all, and say, all the pain in my back, I go, shh, let it move. And some will stay, some is stubborn, that's okay. We'll come back to it later. We're not forcing, we're letting this happen naturally. Just move it, move it. So you let the pain go out. Everything that's not ours. And then we sit for a moment. And then we're going to work with, first of all, with red light. We're going to have a bright red light come into the top of our head and go to our body. And wherever the red light is needed, it'll go to. We breathe it in. It's a beautiful, warm, red, the type of red that makes you feel safe, at home, passionate to be at home. And then we bring in some orange as well, beautiful orange. And it comes in all through our system and it settles all around your spine as well. Everywhere, your whole body fills up with orange light. And it mixes beautifully, the red and the orange. And it fills in the chakras that need the energy. They just get it. It just keeps coming beautifully. And then yellow. We bring in yellow. And let the yellow go all through you. Let it do its work. The energies, they know where to go. You just ask your system, please send this to me. And then they know from there what to do with it. And then we're also going to do blue, beautiful blue, coming all the way through your system. And sometimes what you could do is use a crystal, and I haven't hanging in my office. I have one hanging in my other room, and I use it for meditations. You look at when the sun shines through to a crystal, you know, those bright colors, like a rainbow colors. Use those for visualizing the colors that you're gonna attract to your top chakra, so that they can go all through your body. Use those bright colors and breathe them in. And then you know that all of the pain in our body comes from emotions that are stuck. And emotions come there because of experience that we had, either in this life, past life, or things that happened in the past that we're projecting into the future. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask Archangel Michael to come with his sword and to cut at the back of our body, to cut with his sword all the lines that come out there. We have a lot of stuff with the past that is happening as things that we sometimes forget that we can trust the process of life. We don't. We're afraid because of things that happen in the past and that we're projecting them in the future. Because of the power of our mind, we have to be careful, because that's how you can make things happen, is to keep visualizing how bad it was and how bad it can get. You don't want to do that. So you want to get rid of the cords that you have that go towards the past. You no longer need them. The past can stay in the past. You do not have to go back to every single pain you ever had. You bring it to the light. You cut the cords to it. There's emotional cords to pain. You say, no, thank you, Archangel Michael. You can cut all the cords I no longer need. I'll let go of them. So he's coming now. And he cuts them all off. It's like butter. It just goes through. And then he goes with a healing hand over your back and make sure there's no pain after they're being cut through. Some of them will stay. You might have to do this a couple of times. You know, things sometimes take a while to dissolve. And then when you sit with your eyes closed and go into the part of your back that is the most painful right now, go and sit there silently with your eyes closed. And as soon as you close your eyes, ask your higher self to show you an image right there in the middle of your head and say, okay, higher self, give me an image so that I know why I am creating this back pain. Why am I doing this to myself? Show me the way forward. And then things might start coming up. If they don't come up straight away, you can do this exercise before you go to sleep and say, let things come up in my dreams. And then on your nightstand, keep a book I always usually have one of my moleskin diaries on the bed with a pen, and then you write down the things that come up. You know, you make sure it is there. Everything is in your subconscious, and only ask the things that need to come up to let go of, because what we're going to do is, once there is brought to a conscious level, so what you're going to do is you're going to bring the darkness to the light, because you can't bring light to the darkness. That process doesn't work. We're going to bring the darkness to the light. You let it come up from the darkness, the thing that's painful. Let it come up, bring it to the light. Bring it first on paper, onto the light. And then on the next time you meditate, you imagine that in your head there is an altar right there. You sit in a temple. You imagine when you close your eyes that you're in a temple where there's an altar. And then you put all the stuff that came up onto the altar. The reason you put things onto an altar is so that they can be altered. The first time I did this exercise, it was Marianne Williamson who speaks about it. I think she's the one who came up with it, but it might also be from the Course in Miracles. And because that's her teachings are based on A Course in Miracles, and it is stuff that works. It is the way out of dualism. It is a way out of suffering, is by going to non-dualistic things. But we have to take small steps, and one small step is to offer your pain, to offer your suffering onto the altar. Anything you can't deal with, problems you have with people, worries, anything that is disruptive of your peace, you put that on the altar every morning. Do that again. And I actually do it when I'm having a shit day. Sorry, I shouldn't swear in these videos, I guess. Okay, when I have a shit day, I do the same thing. I just, during the day, I go time out, you know. I go and sit somewhere and I go, I'm in a temple and it's peaceful, and I can see all this beautiful light around me, and I see an altar. And this situation that I don't know how to deal with, and it's really upsetting me, and it's painful. And then I put it on the altar, and I said, please take this away from me. I'm willing to see it differently. I just don't know how. From my capacity, I can't see it. So I put it on the altar. Please, I'm willing to see this differently. Help me. And it is always being altered. I've learned, I don't know how many tricks and things to heal pains and to do things, but to change relationships with people, to get more peace. And guess what? Giving it to the part of your mind, to the higher consciousness that never even created the problem, is the mind that will solve the problem. Because we always try to solve things from our logical mind, from the ego mind, and that's the mind who created the problem, so he's not going to solve it. And that's that whole exercise that almost everything I do, if you've been on my live Zoom meetings, you know, I always go on, put it on the altar to be altered. You transcend. And a bit of suffering while you go through it is okay. We suffer so we can transcend. It is not about ignoring it. It's not about numbing. And I don't say if it gets debilitating that you can't take a painkiller. I'm not saying that. But first of all, sit a bit with the pain and talk to it. Make it your friend. Do not ignore it. Appreciate it. Do not push it away. It'll come back. You know, it's something you want to go into dialogue with. Your body is trying to tell you something, and the more you push against it, the more persistent it will become. So if you have any more questions, don't hesitate. Contact me personally. You can PM me on my Facebook, or go on my website. You can email me from my website as well. I really want to help as many people as possible with the things that I tried that work for me over and over again, and that is clean your energy, keep your energy yours, keep the aura clean inside your body. Do the same thing and give things onto an altar so that they can be changed for you. And the breathing, I just went wrong with that. You relax and do your right breathing. And I said during the day, when you feel you're starting to spin a bit the wrong way, just go and sit for anywhere. You can do this on a toilet or in your car and try it. And let me know how it goes. I'm looking forward to hear from you. Goodbye for now.